Ayan. Hello po, good evening everyone. Magandang gabi po, magandang gabi. Ayan. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good evening. Ayan. Magandang gabi sa lahat. Magandang gabi, good evening po, good evening, good evening. Ayan, nandito naman tayo. Third day ng live session natin. Ayan, for March 15, 2026, let exams. Ayan, sige po. Mga ma'am sir, pa-comment po ng name nila. Ayan, nanibago po si Teacher Sepi. Pa-comment po ng name nila dyan sa chat box para makapag-start na tayo. Ayan, hello po, good evening everyone. Magandang gabi, magandang gabi. Magandang gabi po, magandang gabi, magandang gabi. Ayan. Hello po, hello, hello. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Magandang gabi, magandang gabi. Pa-comment po mga ma'am sir dyan sa chat box. Name nila LPT. Ayan. Dyan sa chat box po, name nila LPT. Claim na po natin yan mga ma'am sir. Ngayon pa lang para po sa ano. Ayan. Sa March 15, atin ang tatlong letra. Ayan. Good evening po. Good evening po, Teacher Carol Merlin Abrinica. Ayan. And Teacher Jules Grinds or I'm sorry po if I mispronounce your ano po family name. Ayan. Tama po ba, sir? Teacher? Ayan. Hello po. Good evening din po, Teacher Henry Tuling, Teacher Joanna Marie Merced, Teacher Rain Jose, Teacher Bell Ana, and Teacher Sigel Angelo Pado Lareza II. Ayan. Good evening po. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening sa lahat. Magandang gabi. Teacher Bilarmino Rowell, Austria. Teacher Henry Tuling. Teacher Christine Ogacho Posakas. Ayan. Hello po. Good evening everyone. Magandang gabi, magandang gabi. Ayan. Tanong ko lang mga ma'am sir, ilang questions po ang nira-rationalize ng mga coaches sa inyo umpisa Saturday? Ilang questions? Teacher Joanna Marie no, Merced, LPT. Ayan. Hello po, good evening. Pa-comment po mga ma'am sir kung ilang questions yung inaano ng mga coaches sa inyo. Ni Coach Weng, Coach AJ, Coach Joshua. Ayan. Ilang questions, ilang questions? Ayan, sige. Ganito na lang mga ma'am sir, sa 2-hour natin ngayon, kailangan natin makatapos. Yes, 50 items. Good. Yung 50 items tatapusin natin yung 50 items sa 2 oras na sa atin ha. Ayan. So, medyo mabilis lang po si Teacher Seppi. Anyways, yung live session natin na to is recorded. Kaya pwede nating balikan. Ayan, medyo mabilis po ang coaching natin mga ma'am sir ha. Mas maganda makarami tayo ng questions para po ayan, pagdating sa ready tayo. Okay? Ayan, 50 items. Ayan, first time you're here, bago lang dito, ayan. Bago tayo pala mag-start mga ma'am sir, konting reminder lang po, yung mock boards natin, pa-take na po siya mga ma'am sir kasi po pag nag-final coaching na tayo, mahirapan na po tayong i-take yun lahat. Mas maganda ngayon pa lang mag-practice na tayo, i-practice na natin, mag-take na tayo ng mock boards. Posted na rin po dito sa natin, sa group na to, ang mock boards. Browse nyo lang po, ang gagawin nyo lang, browse nyo lang po yung group na ito, okay? And yung mga recorded videos natin, uploaded na din po andito po. Yung mga natanggal, yung dinilit na live sessions. Kasi sa Facebook ngayon mga ma'am sir, 30 days lang po ang binibigay na magstay yung live video, yung recorded ng live video sa mga groups, kahit saan sa Facebook. Okay? Ngayon, dinidelete nila yan after mga pag 30 days na. Ngayon, kailangan yung panoorin lahat yung mga videos natin para hindi po tayo maabutan na i-delete yan ni Facebook. Okay? Ayan, yan po yung natin. Kailangan natin mag-take ng initiative para maubos lahat ng videos, pati yung mockboards natin, i-take po natin. Then, yung natin, yung, tawag na to, yung mockboards natin, yung official email address niyo, pa-comment po dyan sa ha, kasi yan po yung natin, okay? Na patunay na nag-re-review kayo sa TCRC. And then, of course, yung po natin, yung reading materials uploaded po dito. Kaya pa-check na lang po sa files, okay? Ayan, Teacher Seppi, paano ko po malalaman na yung videos na pinapanood ko mula umpisa hanggang sa present, okay? Yung pinakauna hanggang Punta lang po tayo sa videos. Ayan, punta sa dito pala, wait lang, check ko dito sa punta tayo dito sa media. Ayan, kung makita nyo dyan sa may media, tapos dun sa videos, andun po, yung nasa pinakaibaba, yun po yung first video, yung pinakaitaas, upper left, yun yung pinaka-latest video, yung sa lower right naman, yun yung pinakaunang video. Okay, punta sa media, tapos videos. Okay? Ayan, yan po yung natin. Sige, sige. And don't forget to take all our mock boards kasi po pagdating sa final coaching, bago mag-final coaching, nagbibigay kami ng 5 days na unlimited mock boards. Now, yung time na yon gagamitin natin sa pag-take ng mock boards. Ngayon mga ma'am sir, ayan, 5 days is not enough to finish taking all the mock boards we have. Kasi 23 po yung proof ed, 23 mock boards, 23 din ang gen ed, and then 12 ang major subjects. Kaya hindi po yan kaya tapusin ng ng 5 araw lang. Kaya ngayon pa lang, wag niyo pong sayangin yung free time ninyo, mag-take po tayo ng mock boards, okay? Saan po makikita Teacher Sepi ang mock boards? Uploaded po dito sa group natin. Check nyo lang po sa featured na featured post. Andun po TCRC mock boards pati yung handouts andun na rin po, okay? Ayan, laban po tayo mga ma'am sir. Now let's start with our first question for tonight. First question, dito tayo sa first question natin in modern taxonomy. Modern taxonomy is to Carol Linnaeus as ancient taxonomy is to. Eto mga ma'am sir, etong question na to lumabas nung 2019, 2021, tapos lumabas ulit ng 2022 twice. Okay? Ayan, March 2022 at saka October 2022. Okay, yung question na to. Kaya tandaan nyo to. Ayan, modern taxonomy is Carol Linnaeus or Carolus Linnaeus. As ancient taxonomy is to, ayan, tamang sagot natin dyan is kay, ayan. Ay, sorry, hindi pala to kay Plato. Kay, hindi, no. Mali yung sagot ni Teacher Seppi. Ayan. Ayan. It's Aristotle. I'm sorry. Ayan, di ko na-check kanina. Okay, it's Aristotle mga ma'am sir. Dalawa yung kingdom na sinabi niya kanina. Sinabi kanina. Kay Aristotle, ito lang po yung Animalia. Ayan, that is only Animalia at saka Plantae. Ayan, ganyan lang po. 2 kingdoms lang po yung so yung fungi, nabilong po siya sa nabilong siya sa plants. Pati yung virus, nabilong siya sa Animalia, pati yung tawag nito, Monerans, nabilong siya sa Animalia. Ganun kay Aristotle. Pero binago yan ni Carolus Linnaeus or Carol Linnaeus. Okay, pa-screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ba't Plato yung inano ko? Okay, next tayo, my grandmother. Okay lang ba mga ma'am sir? Pa-comment po dyan sa chat box. Pwede po tayong mag-comment. Pwede din po natin gamitin yung answer sheet na naka-upload din po dito. Nasa files po. Check nyo lang po sa file sa group na to. Okay? Andun po yung answer sheet natin. Pwede kayong mag-comment dyan sa chat box. Pwede din po tayong mag-practice, mag-shade dun sa answer sheet. Okay? If you're new here, print the answer sheet tapos mag-practice po tayo mag-shade mga ma'am sir ha. Ayan. Sige. Dito tayo. Next, tayo? Number 2. My grandmother is blank lady I have ever known. Ayan. So, remember, ang natin is I have ever known. So, that means since the time the speaker was born up until now. So, ano yung tense na gagamitin natin dyan? Ayan. So, I'm sorry. Anong degree of comparison? That is, ayan. So, from the time the speaker was born up until now. Okay? Ayan. My grandmother is the calmest lady I have ever known. Okay? So, from the time the speaker was born up until now. Okay? Ayan. So, ganun po yan siya mga ma'am sir. Pag present, present perfect, I have ever known, that means from the time the speaker was born up until now, marami siyang nakilalang lady and the speaker's grandmother is the calmest. Okay? Ayan, screenshot tayo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Hindi lang man dalawa, hindi isa yung na-meet niya, di ba? Sabi niyan, I have ever known. So that means since the time he was born up until now, marami siyang na-meet na lady at yung grandmother niya ang pinaka. Okay? Kalma. Okay, next tayo. Question number 3. What is the amount due on 12,000 pesos after adding the annual interest of 880 for 3 years? Anong sagot natin dyan? 14,640, 16,800, 15,880, or 15,800? Ayan. Okay lang ba mga ma'am sir? After ko basahin yung question, rationalize ka agad tayo. Pa-comment po ako ng yes mga ma'am sir. Ayan. Okay lang po ba? Pwede po tayo mag-comment. Wala pong problema doon. Okay? Ayan. Or first na ayan, sige. Gusto ko makakita mga ma'am sir kung ano yung opinion nyo, kung okay lang ba sa inyo yon. Okay, yung ganun na after ko basahin yung question, rationalize tayo para makarami tayo ng question. Matapos kaagad natin yung 50 items. Okay? Okay, ayan, sige. So what is the amount due on 12,000 pesos after adding the annual interest of 880 for 3 years? O 3 years daw ha, tapos annual interest o per year po yan 880. So times 3 lang natin yan mga ma'am sir kasi 3 years, di ba? Annual interest of 880 times 3 po. Okay? Ayan. So that is 0. 3 times ano, that's 424, di ba? And this is 2, 3 times ano, that's 2,640. Okay? Ayan. So after 3 years, ang babayaran niya is 12,000. Ayan. So 12,000 plus 2,640 which is equivalent to 14,640. Okay? Ayan. And that is letter A. Ayan. Pa-screenshot tayo. Pa-screenshot 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Dito din, pa-screenshot 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po. Ayan, element X has an electron configuration of 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Based on information, element X belongs to a or an blank family. Inert gases, chalcogen, nectogen, or alkali metals. Thank you so much. Sige. Oh, pag ganito ang question mga ma'am sir, dito tayo sa valence electrons magbe-base. Ano yung valence electrons, teacher? Valence electron, yung pinaka ano, ito ha, ito yung innermost, ito naman yung sa case dito, pag meron pa tayong halimbawa 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, mga ganon, that means nasa third energy level tayo. Kaso lang in this case, sa question po, nasa second energy level tayo. Ito yung valence, yung pinaka ano niya, pinakalabas niya na electrons nasa second energy level at i-add lang natin. Ito yung mga electrons mga ma'am sir, i-add lang natin yan. Okay? 2 plus 3, that is 5. That means it belongs to group 5. Group 5 family or nectogen family po yan. Okay? Or nitrogen family. Okay? Ayan. Pa-screenshot tayo mga ma'am sir. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ayan po yan siya mga ma'am sir. I-add lang natin yung electrons which are the superscripts dito sa outermost or yung pinakamataas na orbital. Okay, nasa second orbital tayo in this case. Ayan, pa-screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Pati dito, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po. Tuldokuwet ang bantas na ginagamit sa paghihiwalay ng mga sugnay or clauses, parirala or phrases, pangungusap or sentences, salita or words. Ayan, oh. Tuldukuwit or semicolon. Kailan yan siya ginagamit mga ma'am sir? Eto mga ma'am sir, yung question na to, may isa pang question dito, yung actual talaga siya na lumabas. Binaliktad naman to. Sugnay ay pinaghihiwalay ng anong klaseng bantas? Ang sagot naman doon is tuldukuwit. So in this case mga ma'am sir, tuldukuwit ginagamit sa sugnay, okay, or clauses. Okay? Yung isang let question naman, binaliktad to. Ang sugnay ay pinaghiwalay ng anong uri ng bantas or anong bantas. Ang sagot naman doon is tuldukuwit. Okay? Ayan, ganun po si PRC mga ma'am sir. So kailangan hindi lang po natin i-memorize yung ano, yung concept or yung question ha. Kailangan din nating anuhin. Minsan si PRC, minsan related lang ang question doon sa pinagre-review natin, minsan binabaliktad lang nila yung actual let questions. Okay? Ayan. So, be careful and be vigilant with that. Okay. Ayan. Pa-screenshot tayo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po. Her casual apparel at the business meeting was so inappropriate that she blank to leave the room to change. Forces. Was forcing is forcing. Was forced. Anong sagot natin dyan? Pang question number 6 natin. Question number 6. Ano ang sagot natin? That is, yes po. Letter D tayo dyan mga ma'am sir. Kasi nga dito, at the business meeting was. So, appropriate. So, wala na tayo dito sa present simple at present continuous. Okay? Hindi natin pwedeng gamitin si was forcing mga ma'am sir kasi nga, naka-passive voice po tayo or passive sentence. She was forced to leave the room to change by somebody. Pero hindi lang nilagay yung by somebody dyan. Okay? Ayan. Sige. Tapos, ang subject kasi natin dyan, casual apparel. Yun yung ano natin. Okay? Yung object dun sa active sentence. Nasa passive sentence tayo here. So, that means, letter D ang sagot natin. Kung ano, yung was forcing mga ma'am sir, ginagamit yan siya. Past continuous tense, ginagamit ito siya pag past actions na may specific time. Like for example, Teacher EJ was coaching at 7 p.m. yesterday. O, di ba? At 7 p.m. yesterday pero may specific time tayo, 7 p.m. doon natin ginagamit ang past continuous was or were plus ing form ng verb. Okay? Ayan. Sige, sige. Alright. Isa pang example. Coach Weng was coaching at 2 p.m. yesterday. O, 'di ba? O, ganun po siya. Ganun natin ginagamit ang past continuous tense. Ano po ba ang past continuous tense, teacher? Was, were, plus ing form. Okay? Ayan, screenshot tayo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po, 7. Do you think most persons in the company are happy in their jobs? No error. Think persons, their jobs, or no error? Anong sagot natin dyan? Ang tamang sagot for this, mga ma'am sir, is, ayan, eto po siya, persons ang mali dyan. Kasi nga, in spoken English or in formal English, okay lang po yung persons. Pero in technical English, we don't say persons, mga ma'am sir, kasi dapat ang lalagay natin dyan is people, di ba? Usually, pag nagpaano tayo sa restaurant, we say reservation for 2 persons, mga ganon. Okay? Or this food is good for 2 persons or 3 persons or 5 persons. That is technically wrong in technical English because it must be stated in people. 1 person but 2 people. Okay? Ayan, or 3 people. Pa-screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po. The indigenous people of Pampanga, Tarlac, and Zambales are the Igorots, Mangyans, Aitas, or Dinagats. Okay, anong sagot dyan? Ang sagot, of course, is letter C for this kasi ang Igorots, usually in Mountain Province, andun sila. Mountain Province, ano pa ba? Benguet, ayan. Ano pa ba? Yan, Mountain Province, Benguet, yung mga Igorots, and Mangyans naman is in Mindoro, 'di ba? Ayan, the Mangyans are found in Mindoro, and Dinagats is in Dinagat Island, of course. Okay, Dinagat Islands in, ayan, Dinagat Islands in Surigao. Okay, ayan. Sige po, pa-screenshot tayo mga ma'am sir. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Tandaan to ha, lumabas ito noong 2023 March. Ayan. Yes, pa-screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po, the teacher explained the lesson well, but mark blank anything about the lesson. Don't understand, didn't understand, doesn't understand, or didn't understood. Ayan. So for question number 9, ang tamang sagot natin is didn't understand. Kasi nga mga ma'am sir, ganito yon. Okay, ayan. Explained. Simple past na po yan. Okay, nasa simple past tayo dyan. So, in this case, dapat parallel yung tense ng verb natin. So, in this case, wala na si don't kasi present yan. The same with doesn't. Okay, present sila. Now, dalawa na lang si B at saka D. But, we must always remember did, do, or does. Ayan. Plus, base form tayo lagi. Base form ng verb. Okay? Verb base po yan lagi. Okay? So we don't say didn't understood. Okay? We must say didn't understand. Didn't or did, do or don't, does or doesn't, plus base form lagi. Okay? Ayan, screenshot tayo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next question number 10. Ang wastong kahulugan ng waste not, want not ay maghintay, magtipid, magsaya, magtrabaho. Again, ang wastong kahulugan ng waste not, want not ay maghintay, magtipid, magsaya, magtrabaho. O anong sagot natin dyan mga ma'am sir? Sagot po natin, sagot, ayan. So that is magtipid. Waste not, want not means magtipid. Ayan. Ay, wait lang po mga ma'am sir ha, inabit po. Wait lang po inabit mga ma'am sir. Sandali po, mga 30 seconds po. Ayan. Okay, sorry po, sorry po. Okay, next question tayo. Next question tayo. Dito tayo mga ma'am sir. If the student has an average of 76% on his first two tests and has an average of 85% on the next four tests, what is the final average? Okay, so pag ganito mga ma'am sir, first two tests niya mga ma'am sir, average niya is 76. So 2 times 76 po yan, that is 152. Okay? Ngayon, yung ano naman natin, 85% naman ang average niya sa next four tests. Four tests po yun, so 4 times 85, okay? Ayan, so that is 340. And this, of course, ang total ng score niya is 492. O, di ba? So, ilang tests yung lahat mga ma'am sir? 6. 492. 492 divided by 6 mga ma'am sir, that is 8 and 2. Okay? Ayan. O, di ba? So, that is letter A tayo. Ganun lang po mga ma'am sir ang process dyan. Iano lang po natin. Eto, yung first two test niya, ang average is 76. So, i-multiply natin yan para makuha yung score niya sa dalawang test, which is 152. Tapos, yung apat na test niya, ang average is 85. Multiply natin yan, 340. Add natin yan lahat-lahat mga ma'am sir. Ito yung total score niya. Divided by the total number of tests, eto yung average niya. Okay? Ayan. Screenshot tayo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po. 30 days have September, April, June, and November. And all the rest have 31 except February, which alone has 28. This nursery rhyme provides the memory cue on the number of days in each month of the year. This memory aid is called mnemonics, riddle, acronym, or proverb. Ayan, so that is mnemonics. Mnemonics, hindi lang po siya acronyms mga ma'am sir, pero pwede din po siyang nursery rhymes. Okay? Ayan, sige po, pa-screenshot tayo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po, Joe is a great student. He blank. Ayan. Oh, is it rarely he rarely a test fails, or he rarely fails a test, or he fails a test rarely, or he fails rarely a test? Ayan, anong sagot natin dyan? Number 13, letter B tayo, of course. Okay, so ganito yan mga ma'am sir ha. Pag may, ayan, rarely is an adverb, di ba? Ayan. Subject plus adverb tayo dyan lagi, plus verb, okay? Pero, ayan, ito yung unang ano natin, pag isang verb lang, okay? One verb lang. So here, fail yung verb natin, di ba? Fail yung verb. Isang verb lang yan. He rarely fails a test. Ngayon, pag dalawa yung verb natin, mga ma'am sir, for example, yung ano din, yung gamit ng already, like he has eaten already, which is in informal English, acceptable siya, pero technically it's wrong. We must say he has already. Ayan, eaten. So, kung mapapansin niyo mga ma'am sir, dalawa yung verb natin, has eaten, di ba? Pero yung yung adverb natin, nilagay natin in between ng dalawang verbs. Okay? Ayan. So, this is helping verb at saka this is main verb. Okay? So, tandaan natin yan. Ang adverb naman, ang position ng adverb, pag dalawa yung verb natin, may helping verb at saka main verb, subject, ayan, plus helping verb, plus adverb, plus the main verb. Okay? Pag dalawa. Okay? Dalawa yung verb natin. Ito yung mga verbs natin, no? Two verbs. Okay? Ayan, tandaan po natin yan ha. So we say, pag isa lang yung verb natin, and here sa case na to, sa question, fails lang. So that means ilagay natin siya in between the subject and the verb. Pero pag dalawa yung verb, ilagay natin yung adverbs na yan sa pagitan or in between the two verbs. Okay? Nakuha? Screenshot tayo mga ma'am sir. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po. A living organism thrives best in its geography, habitat, colony, or settlement. Ayan. O, anong sagot natin dito? Number 14, mga ma'am sir. Number 14. Ang tamang sagot natin in this case, of course, is, ayan, mga ma'am sir, pa-comment ako ng up muna. Pa-comment po ako ng up kasi sobrang, I think nasa 400 plus na tayo pero nasa 40 plus lang yung nag-view ng live. But anyways, marami na recorded naman to mga ma'am sir pero mas magandang manood talaga ng live. Ayan, sige, pa-comment lang po ako ng up dyan sa comment section para po yung mga kasama natin sa group na to ma-notify din po sa ginagawa natin ngayon na live session. Okay? Ayan. So, ang tamang sagot natin dyan is habitat, 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 habitat. Okay? Of course, kahit nga tayo, di ba, we will not thrive if we are not in our comfort zone. O, ang comfort zone naman ng living organisms usually sa habitat, kung saan sila nakakuha ng food, ng shelter, ng basic needs. Okay? Ayan. Sige, for survival. Okay, ayan. Hindi ka naman talaga mag-thrive pag lahat ng needs mo hindi na tawag nito, hindi na po provide ng habitat, di ba? Ayan. So, yes. A screenshot. 123 123 123 123 123. Thank you so much for the comments. Ayan, maraming salamat. Ang mga salitang saliw at gabay ay mga patinig, sugnay, diptonggo, katinig. Ayan. O pag sinabi nating patinig, that is, ayan, consonants. Katinig, vowels. Sugnay, clauses, diptongo are diphthongs. Okay, ayan. Ang tamang sagot, of course, diptongo. The I, A, oy, oy, aw, iw, iw, o, o. Okay, ayan. Sige pa, screenshot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ito, ilang beses na pabalik-balik mga ma'am sir. Itong question na to. Pero yung iba, pinapalitan nila yung gabay at saka saliw. Pinapalitan nila yung words. Pero diptongo pa rin. Ang mga salitang saliw, minsan saliw, gabay, tapos dinadagdagan pa nila ng mga ano. Pero ang sagot pa rin doon, diptongo. Okay? Ayan, next tayo. What is the coefficient in the expression or numerical coefficient in the expression 18x cube y cube? Anong numerical coefficient daw mga ma'am sir? Numerical coefficient. Pag sinabi natin numerical coefficient, ito yung number before the variables. Ito po yun mga ma'am sir. Tandaan nyo yun na, halimbawa, 5x, y, 4. Ayan. Ang numerical coefficient natin is 5. Pag sinabi namang y3, pag ganyan lang po, ang numerical coefficient natin mga ma'am sir, understood yan na 1. Lahat ng variables na walang kasamang numbers or lahat ng variables na walang kasamang numbers, ang numerical coefficient kan lagi is 1. That is in algebra, we don't need to write 1 pag we don't say 1y squared. No, we just say y cubed. Okay? Or y squared. Okay? Ayan. Sige po, pa-screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po. Ambiguous is related to clarity. As temporary is, ayan, oh. Anong relationship ni ambiguous? Ambiguous is unclear. Ayan. Not vivid. Clarity, of course, is opposite ng ambiguous. Now, opposite ng temporary or antonyms ng temporary, that is permanence. Okay? Ayan. So, ang relationship nitong dalawa mga ma'am sir, they're opposites or antonyms. Okay? Ayan. Sige po. Pa-screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next tayo, number 18, the least common factor of two or more numbers is called, anong tawag natin doon? Least common, or largest, I'm sorry. Not least, bakit least? Ayan, largest. Largest common factor of two or more numbers is called, anong tawag natin doon? Largest common factor. We call them the greatest common factor. Mamaya may question tayo. May question tayo about this and I'll be going to explain to you the difference between greatest common factor and the least common multiple. Okay, ayan. Bakit Teacher Seppi mas maliit ang greatest common factor kaysa least common multiple? Ayan. Okay, next tayo. They are the transmitters of message from the different parts of the body to the brain and vice versa. Anong sagot natin dyan? Transmitters of message. Ito ha, transmitters of message. Sino yung nagano? Sino yung, halimbawa, pag nahawakan mo yung mainit na kaldero or takip ng kaldero or yung cauldron, pag nahawakan mo, bigla mong tinatanggal yung kamay mo. It is because of the presence of, ayan, neurons po mga ma'am sir. Okay? Ayan. Sige. Ayan, neurons po. Neurons, 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 neurons. Okay? Transmitters of message, neurons tayo dyan. Screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next tayo. Simplify 2y squared plus 4y minus 5xy plus 8xy plus 2y squared plus 3y. Ayan. O, anong sagot natin dyan mga ma'am sir? Ano ang sagot natin dyan? Ano ang sagot? Sagot. Ah, okay. Ayan. Sige. Anyways, I-ano lang natin mga ma'am sir, yung pareho yung or like terms. Okay? Teacher Seppi, paano natin malalaman na like terms sila? Tandaan nyo lang yung pareho pag yung variables na may parehong exponents. Okay? Ayan, no, y squared din ito. So eto, i-add natin yan. 2y squared plus 2y squared, we have 4y squared. O, di ba? And then positive 4y plus positive 3y, so that is plus 7y. O, mayroon pa tayo dyan. O, 'di ba? Kuha na kaagad natin ng sagot. Letter A na kaagad 'yan, oh, 'di ba? Nakuha niyo? Oh, there's no need for you to completely solve the problem. Pag nakuha niyo at nakuha niyo na at andyan na sa choices at naiba siya, yun at yun na yun. Okay? Ayan, nakuha niyo? Nakuha? Ayan, kung ituloy pa natin, negative 5xy plus 8xy, that gives us na positive 3xy. O, 'di ba? So letter A na tayo diyan. Okay? Ayan. So, letter A. Screenshot tayo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ito, lumabas ng isang let. Lumabas siya sa Math Majors, pati sa Gen Ed twice. O, 3 beses siya lumabas. Isang ano lang yun ha, March 2024, if I'm not mistaken. Ayan. So, lumabas siya sa majorship, lumabas din siya twice sa Gen Ed. Ayan. Sige, sige. Next tayo. Taylor is related to needle as mechanic is related to, ayan, Taylor, ang ginagamit niya is needle. Yun yung primary gamit niya. Mechanic naman, anong primary gamit niya? Engineer ba? Ayan. Screwdriver ba? Tool chest ba? Or brush? Ayan. Okay, ayan. So, ang tamang sagot dyan, screwdriver. Mga ma'am sir, kasi nga, specific po ang sinasabi dyan. Ang tailor, gumagamit siya ng needle. Pinaka-main niya yan. Hindi siya makapanahi kung walang needle. Same as mechanic, hindi natin pwedeng sabihin tool chest kasi sa tool chest, ang daming tools dyan. Which contradicts the relationship between the tailor and the needle. Okay? Kasi very specific ang gamit na sinabi dyan sa unang pair na needle, okay, para sa tailor. So that means screwdriver para sa mechanic, hindi tool chest. Kasi tool chest, ang daming laman dyan. Okay? Ayan, hindi naman po engineer ang ginagamit ni mechanic, ano? Naisip niyo ba ang naisip ko? Hindi din naman brush, ayan. Kailan ba gumagamit pala ang mechanic, but ang main niya talaga screwdriver. Okay, sige, screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next tayo. A water container has 100 ml of water in it and is 20% full. How many ml of water can this container hold if it's full? Ayan, oh. Ganito lang yan mga ma'am sir, 20%, ayan, pwede naman tayo mag-ration proportion, but it's konting analysis lang tayo, 20% is 100 ml, ayan, oh. Para maging full mga ma'am sir, this is 100%, di ba? O, times 5 lang natin itong 20 para maging 100%, di ba po? So that means times 5 lang din yan. So that means 500 ml po. Ayan, o, di ba? So that means letter C tayo. Nakuha? Nakuha, nakuha? Ayan, o, konting analysis lang, konting mekos-mekos lang, makuha nyo din kaagad yan. 20%, 100 ml. Pag ang full is 100%, multiply natin sa 20% ng 5 para makuha natin yung 100%. Same way, yung 100 ml, multiply din natin ng 5. Kung anong minultiply kay 20%, ganun din kay 100 ml. Okay? Ayan. Sige, sige. Yes. Ayan. Pwede nyo po ito, yan mga ma'am sir. Pwede nyo po balik-balikan tong video na to. Ayan. Sige, move on tayo. A regular solid where length, width, and height are equal is called, ano yon? Ay, regular solid ha. So that means 3D siya or 3-dimensional figure siya. So ano yung ano natin? Where length, width, and height are equal is called cube. Letter A tayo. Cube po. Cube, cube, cube. Ayan. Cube po. Ayan. Sige, 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 sige. Screenshot tayo. Screenshot. Mabilisan tayo mga ma'am sir. Ayan. Next tayo. The greatest common factor of 52 and 104 is, ayan, oh. Common or greatest common factor daw mga ma'am sir ha. Ito yung tinatanong, greatest common factor. Ayan, so pwedeng mag-divide sa dalawang number. So we have 52 at saka 104. Pag GCF mga ma'am sir or LCM, ladder method na agad tayo doon. Okay? Ayan, so ano po ba yung common factor dito? Try natin sa 52 kasi anyways, 104 is divisible by 52, di ba? 52 divided by 52 is 1. 104 divided by 52 is 2, di ba? May common pa ba si 1, 2? Wala na po. Bilugan natin yan. So that means our GCF here, mga ma'am sir, is 52. And our LCM, ayan, iano na rin natin ang LCM. Paano ba kunin ng LCM, Teacher Seppi? Ito po yun, multiply lang natin yan lahat-lahat. So that is 52 times 1 is 52. 52 times 2, that is 104. So ang ano natin is 104 naman ng LCM. So ang tamang sagot natin dyan is 52 kasi ang tinatanong dyan is GCF or greatest common factor. Screenshot 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ayan, ganun po ako mag-coaching dito mga ma'am sir sa paid group natin kasi para mas makarami tayo ng questions. Okay? Ayan, pwede naman po balik-balikan yung video kasi nga recorded naman ito. Okay? Ayan, sige, next tayo. The extended trade relation between the Philippines and Mexico was made possible in 1565 and 1815 through the, ayan. Parang mali yung ano ko dito. Ano yung ano natin dito? That is, ay sorry. Ayan, oh. Extended. Okay, very good. That is the galleon trade. Galleon trade. Ayan. Eto ha, anong specific part sa Mexico at saka Philippines? Of course, that's Manila. Ayan, that is, sa numbering, wag nyo nang anuhin mga ma'am sir. Wag nyo na, ay bakit 26 hindi daw pwede? Pwede naman, kaso lang greatest po ang sinasabi mga ma'am sir ha. Greatest po ang sinasabi, hindi naman po ano, hindi po one of the okay factors. Ang sinasabi greatest, so doon tayo sa pinakamalaki. Ha? Kasi kung 26 ang ano natin, pwede naman siya, pwedeng mag-divide sa 52 at saka 104, pero hindi siya greatest. Nakuha niya? Ayan. Sige, sige. Yes po. That was, ayan, Manila and Acapulco. Okay, ayan. Sige po, pa-screenshot mga ma'am, sir. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, next tayo. Yes po, GCF po yan. Hindi po yan GCF kung 26 ang sagot natin. Ano? Ayan, tama ba? Ayan, sige. Maraming ganyan na ano, maraming ganyan na questions mga ma'am, sir, sa let. Kaya kailangan natin maging vigilant. Okay, Rizal studied medicine because he wanted to treat his mother's failing memory, hearing, mobility, or eyesight. Anong sagot? That is, ayan. Kaya siya nag-doktor, ophthalmologist siya, di ba? Ayan, o, di ba? So that means failing eyesight. Kaya siya nag-ano ng medicine, nag-pursue ng medicine kasi gusto niyang pagalingin ang failing eyesight ng mother niya. Okay, screenshot tayo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ayan, next po tayo. Oh, dito tayo. Ang daming mga ano dito, ang daming ayaw. Okay, ayan. Sige, sige. Anong sagot natin dito mga ma'am sir? Sagot po natin. Sagot, sagot, sagot. Ano ang sagot natin dito? Ano ang sagot? Ayan. Okay, pag ganito mga ma'am sir, PEMDAS, sabi kasi Teacher Seppi, PEMDAS, mauna dapat ang multiplication at saka kaysa kay division, no. Okay, ayan. Tandaan natin, pag kay multiplication division, basta magkasunod sa mathematical equation, let's work left to right. Okay? Ayan. Basta magkasunod yan sila mga ma'am sir. Okay? Ayan. Left to right tayo. So in this case po, 120 times 3, that is 360. Diba? So 360 divided by 6 mga ma'am sir, that is 60. Diba po? Ayan. Tapos plus, hindi naman na natin i-plus si 800 kasi nga mayroon pang multiplication division dito na huli na po yan si addition subtraction. 80 nauna si here, nauna si multiplication, di ba? Here naman nauna si division. 800 divided by 10, that is 80. 80 times 4, that is, ayan, 80 times 4, 320. O, di ba? Nakuha nyo, mga ma'am sir, nakuha? So, 320 po yan, mga ma'am sir. So, that means, ang ano natin dito, tama ba ako? Dapat ang sagot is not. Ayan, not 300. Ayan. Sorry, sorry, sorry. That is 380. Ayan, 380 dapat siya mga ma'am sir. Ang sagot dapat natin is what? Wala dito ha. Wait lang. Ayan, ay sorry, sorry. Ayan, ano dapat ang isasagot natin? Tama ba ako? 120 times 3. Yeah, tama. Yes, tama. Okay, ano dapat ang isasagot? Ano dapat ang isasagot mga ma'am sir? 380 po. 380. 380. Sige, sige, sige. Yes, 'pag wala sa pinagpapilian, ano dapat ang isasagot natin? Gano'n, 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 gano'n. Dapat ano din tayo diyan. Walang magsagot ng letter E na ano po 'yon, legend lang po 'yon. Yes po, that's 380. Ano dapat ang isasagot natin? Yung pinakamalapit, which is 344. Hindi natin pwedeng isagot si 680. Okay? Ayan. Pinakamalapit si 344. So doon tayo. Okay? Ayan. Sige po, pa-screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Andito po, pa-screenshot din po. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ayan. Sige, move on tayo. The Philippines, which is made up of thousands of islands, is called The Philippines, which is made up of thousands of islands, is called Gulf, Cape, Archipelago, or Peninsula. Ayan. So that is archipelago. Thousands of islands. Thousands of islands. Okay? So that is archipelago. Ayan. Pa-screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next tayo. Book is related to chapter. A song is related to. Ayan. O, check nyo to ha, yung relationship. Ang chapter is part lang siya ng book. Ano naman ang part ng song? Is it the stanza, sing, music, or instrument? Ayan. O, sige. That is stanza. Number 29, stanza. Number 29, stanza. Stanza, part siya ng song. Okay? Or poem. Ayan. Sige pa, screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po tayo. Ayan, dito tayo, dito tayo. Half of, bakit ganun? Sagot na agad. Ayan. Sige, sige. Half of the celestial sphere is called hemisphere. Half of the celestial sphere is called hemisphere. Okay? Ayan. Sige. Wait lang po. Okay. Half ng celestial sphere is hemisphere. Okay. Next tayo, next tayo. The weathering away of rocks by water, wind, and ice is called denudation, erosion, sedimentation, or metamorphosis. Ayan. Oh. Anong sagot natin dito, mga ma'am sir? Ano po ang sagot natin? Ano ang sagot? Ano ang sagot natin dito? Ano ang sagot? Ayan. Anong sagot? Sagot, 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 sagot. Okay, ayan. So this number sorry. Okay, that is erosion. Denudation is a very wider idea siya, and erosion is part of the denudation. Okay? Ayan. Tandaan nyo yan ha. Denudation is a greater idea. Erosion is just part of denudation. Ito kasi very specific yung question, weathering away of rocks by water, wind, and ice. Okay? Ayan. Sige po, pa-screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next tayo. Find the amount due at the end of 2.5 years if 8,000 is invested at 12% simple interest. Okay? Ayan. So this is just simple. I is equal to PRT. Ayan. Oh. Pero may ano tayo dito mga ma'am sir. Wag na natin multiply si 2.5 times 0.12 times 8,000. Okay? Mayroon akong iano sa inyo. Ayan. Wag na nating multiply yan kasi it will take time. Remember sa actual wala po tayong wala po tayong calculator. Okay? So, ganito lang yan mga ma'am sir. 12% daw per year. Oh, 2.5 years po yan mga ma'am sir. 2.5 years. So, 1 year, sa first year, may 12% tayo. Plus, another year, may 12% tayo. Diba? Tapos, plus half year. 1/2 year, may 6% tayo. O, ganun yung ano natin mga ma'am sir. Add natin yan lahat-lahat. Yung percentage natin, papatakpo yan siya ng 30%, di ba? And remember, ang 10%, pagkuha natin ang 30%, this is equal to 10% plus 10% plus 10%, 'di ba? Chunking method. Ngayon, ang 10% ng 8,000, cancel natin isang zero, that is 800. Okay? So tatlong 800 po 'yan. 800 plus 800 plus 800. Okay? And that is equal to 2,400. Nakuha? Nakuha mga ma'am sir. Ngayon, ang inaano, tinatanong dyan, amount due. So, principal plus the interest. Ito yung interest natin. Principal plus the interest, that is equal to, ayan, 10,400. Very good. Ayan, pa-screenshot po dito mga ma'am sir. Chunking method lang yan. Chunking method. Ayan, nag-chunking lang tayo sa 30%. Inano natin na 2.5 years, 12% first year, second year, 12%. Yung half year is half ng 12%, which is 6%. Total niyan, 30%. And kunin natin ng 10% ng principal, which is 800. Okay, cancel natin isang 0, 10% agad yan. Tatlong 10% po ang 30%. So multiply natin yan. I-add lang natin 800 plus 800 plus 800. So that gives us 2,400 plus 8,000 na principal. So ang total amount due is 10,400. Screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Move on tayo. Nitrogen compounds that are known as the building blocks of proteins. Ayan, anong sagot natin dyan for that question? Ano ang sagot natin? Ano ang sagot? Ano po ang sagot natin dyan mga ma'am sir? Okay, ano ang sagot natin dito? Of course, ang sagot natin dyan is amino acids. Amino acids po, building blocks ng proteins. Okay? Ayan, nitrogen compounds, so amino acid. Okay? Amino acids when they are formed, plus amino acids, ayan, plus amino acids, ayan, plus amino acids, ang tawag natin dito is peptide na siya mga ma'am sir, okay? Ayan, peptides. Pag maraming peptides naman pinagdudugtong-dugtong, ang tawag natin dyan, polypeptides na, okay? Which are the proteins na po, okay? Ayan, pa-screenshot tayo dyan mga ma'am sir. Monosaccharides are building blocks of carbohydrates naman, okay? Building blocks of carbohydrates po yan siya, okay? Tapos, pag nagdugtong tayo ng dalawang monosaccharides, disaccharides yon. Pag nagdugtong-dugtong pa tayo ng maraming monosaccharides or disaccharides, ang tawag natin doon, polysaccharides na. Okay? Ayan, screenshot tayo mga ma'am sir. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po. Find the least common multiple of 5, 2, 7, 10. Ayan, 5, 2, 7, 10. Ano ang ano natin dyan mga ma'am sir? Ano ang sagot? Okay, least common multiple mga ma'am sir, 70. LCM lang po, 5. Ladder method tayo lagi. Ladder method, 5, 2, 7, 10. Ayan. So, ano yung common sa lahat? May common ba sa lahat? Wala. Pero may common si 5 at saka 10 by 5. O, diba? Extract natin yan. 5 divided by 5, 1. Bring down 2, bring down 7. Tapos, 10 divided by 5, we have 2. May common ulit, 2. Ilabas ulit natin yan. So, 2. Bring down 1. This is 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Bring down 7. And this is 1. May common pa ba? Of course, may common si 111 pero hindi tayo matapos dyan mga ma'am sir. Okay, ayan. So, multiply lang natin to lahat-lahat mga ma'am sir. Multiply lang natin yan lahat-lahat. 5 times 2 is 10, times 1 is 10, times 1, 10, times 7, 70, times 1, 70. So, 70 pa rin po, which is letter D. Nakuha? Ladder method lang po tayo mga ma'am sir para mabilis. Kasi kung mag-listing method tayo, it will take time. Okay? Ayan. Ang pakay natin dito, makasave po tayo ng oras para hindi po tayo magahol sa oras pag take ng Gen Ed. Okay? Ayan. Screenshot po tayo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next tayo. Perfumes contain organic compounds called ethers, esters, acids, or alcohol. Ayan, perfumes contain organic compounds called ethers, esters, acids, or alcohol. Ano yung nagdadala ng bango sa perfumes? Okay? And they are esters po. Okay? Ethers are also fragrant things but they are not the same as esters. Okay? Ayan, acids po, this is sour. Ayan, gusto nyo ba mag-perfume ng mga acids? Like suka? Okay, alcohol is are not the ones having this fragrance smell mga ma'am sir ha. Ang alcohol is just one of the primary components sa paggawa ng perfume. Pero ang nagdadala ng bango ng perfume are esters. Okay? Ayan, screenshot tayo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Perfume na ester. Yes po, Teacher Mary Rose. Retract is related to statement as void is related to ang nire-retract natin or wini-withdraw natin is the statement. Ano naman ang bino-void natin? Ayan, bakit na ano ko na yun? That is contract, sorry. Ayan. Ang statement nire-retract. Hindi po yan bino-void but nire-retract or wini-withdraw. Ang bino-void naman mga ma'am sir is yung contract. Okay? Ayan, hindi po escape, hindi avoidance, hindi empty, but contract yung bino-void natin or ninanalify natin. Okay? Screenshot tayo mga ma'am sir. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po. 5 square root of 8 plus 7 square root of 32. Ayan, paano ba natin to gawin? Ang tamang sagot natin dyan mga ma'am sir is letter B po. Kasi ganito yan, sorry. Ganito yan mga ma'am sir. Yung nasa loob, yung mga radicands mga ma'am sir, i-express natin yan siya into multiplication multiplication expression wherein one of the factors is a perfect square number. Okay? So this is equal to 5. Tapos square root of 4 times 2. 8 is 4 times 2, di ba? Ayan, because 4 is a perfect square number. Plus 7. And then square root of 32 is 16 times 2. Again, 16 is a perfect square number. Then, let's take the square root of each perfect square number. So, 5 times, multiply din po yan mga ma'am sir. Square root of 4 is 2. Then, retain natin square root of 2 sa baba, sa loob. Okay? Plus 7. Square root of 16 is 4. Multiply natin yan mga ma'am sir. Then, retain sa square root of 2. Ngayon, 5 times 2 is 10, root 2 or square root of 2 plus 7 times 4 is 28, square root of 2. Ngayon, pareho silang square root of 2 mga ma'am sir. So, i-add lang natin yung coefficients natin which is 10 plus 28, that is 38. And then copy the radicals, radicand which is square root of 2. And that is letter B. Nakuha? Ayan, pwede nyo po ito balikan mga ma'am sir ha. Pwede nyo po itong balikan. Okay, ayan. Pa-screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po, 39. We live in a country about 5 miles from the nearest village. No error. Again, we live in a country about 5 miles from a nearest village. No error. Live the country from a or no error. Ang tamang sagot dyan or ang error natin is letter C mga ma'am sir. Kasi nga, pag nasa superlative degree tayo ng adjective, hindi dapat indefinite or indefinite article ang gagamitin, it must be the. Okay? Ayan. Pag nasa superlative degree yung adjective ha, kailangan ang gagamitin natin is the definite article the. Okay? Ayan. Not a or an. Okay. So we say from the nearest village. Okay. Sige pa, pa-screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po. Nose, nasal, abdomen. Anong ano natin dyan mga ma'am sir? Kung makita nyo yung relationship dyan. Abdominal. Okay, nose. This is noun. Tapos this is adjective niya. O, diba? Tapos ito naman noun. Ayan, noun. Tapos ang adjective niya dito mga ma'am sir is abdominal. Okay? Ayan. Sige. Pa-screenshot po. Yan po yung ano natin, noun, adjective, noun, adjective. So, nose, nasal, abdomen, abdominal. Okay? Pa-screenshot mga ma'am sir. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po. Alin ang paksa sa sumusunod na pangungusap? Pinapakain niya ang mga hayop sa bukid araw-araw. Ano ang paksa? Ano ang paksa? Pinapakain araw-araw mga hayop or niya? Anong sagot natin? 41, 41. That is mga hayop. Kasi kung ilagay natin sa baliktad na ayos niyan mga ma'am sir, we say, ang mga hayop ay pinapakain niya sa bukid, ang mga hayop sa bukid ay pinapakain niya araw-araw. Okay? Yun yung baliktad na ayos. Ang subject natin is mga hayop. Okay? Or a paksa. Ayan. Pa-screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Araw-araw is just time expression for this one, ha? Ayan. Sige po. Next tayo. 5x over 9y times 15y over 20x. Ayan. So, we have 5x, 9y. Ayan. Times 15y over 20x. O, cancel na natin yung xx na yan, di ba? Ayan. Tapos si y din, cancel natin yan kasi multiplication naman yan mga ma'am sir. Hindi naman plus, di ba? Tapos, pwede natin i-cancel si 15 at saka 20 by 5. So, this is 4. 20 divided by 5 is 4, 15 divided by 5 is 3. O, diba? Tapos, basta pag multiplication of fractions mga ma'am sir, ang pwede natin i-cancel is between sa numerator, denominator. Okay? Pwede numerator ng kabila at saka denominator ng kabila. So in this case, 15 at saka 20 in one side. Tapos yung 3 naman at saka 9, pwede nating i-divide by 3 mga ma'am sir. O, diba? Numerator sa kabila, denominator sa kabila. So 3 divided by 3 is 1 and 9 divided by 3 is 3. O yan po ang natira natin ngayon. Multiply natin numerator sa fraction. Pag multiply ng fraction, numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. Ganun lang po. So 5 times 1, that is 5. And then 3 times 4 po, that is 12 po. And that is, of course, letter B tayo. Okay? Ayan. So 42, letter B tayo. Pa-screenshot mga ma'am sir. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now mga ma'am sir, kung medyo nahirapan kayo, pwede nyo po balikan yung video ha, para maintindihan po yung process, lalo na po sa mga mathematical questions. Okay, next tayo. Number 43, humans reproduce when an ovum is combined with sperm leading to the development of an embryo. This process takes place in, saan ba nangyayari ang fertilization sa human beings? Ayan, saan po ba? Nasa uterus ba? Nasa fallopian tube o nasa ovary? Saan po nangyayari? Saan nangyayari ang fertilization? That is, nasa fallopian tube po mga ma'am sir. Okay? Kaya nga minsan po may mga cases ng ectopic pregnancy kasi nga yung fertilization mga ma'am sir lagi yang nangyayari sa fallopian tube. Now, minsan yung zygote, which is the fertilized egg, nakakalimutang mag-travel after after ng fertilization at nakakalimutan niyang mag-travel from fallopian tube going to the uterus and para sa implantation dun sa uterine lining. Kaya minsan po may ganong cases po, okay? Pero rare lang po siya. Ayan, sige. Fallopian tube po nangyayari ang fertilization sa human beings. Hindi po sa ovary or hindi sa uterus, okay? Ayan, pa-screenshot po, pa-screenshot. Ang ovary is just ano po, production ng egg, okay? Or ovum or ova. Okay, pa-screenshot po. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po, the verb tense of the sentence. They will have already taken the test. Is which of the following? Future past, ayan, present perfect, future perfect, or past perfect progressive. Okay, future past, wala tayong ganitong ano mga ma'am sir ha. Ayan, future na nga, past pa. Ayan, anong tense kayo yun? Parang pumunta ka na sa future, bumalik pa ng past. Ayan, o anong tense yun? Ayan, o anong format nun? Present perfect naman, has or have. Ayan. Ayan, plus past participle. Okay, ayan, past participle. Tapos future perfect mga ma'am sir, will, ayan, or shall, plus has or have, plus past participle. Okay? Si past perfect progressive was, past perfect, I'm sorry. Past perfect is had, tapos been, plus ing. Okay? Ayan. So, alin dyan mga ma'am sir? O, 44. Dapat had been ing ba? O, check natin yung verb dyan. Madali lang. Will or shall, plus has or have, plus taken, which is past participle. So that means letter C tayo dyan. Nakuha? Nakuha? Ayan. O, nakuha. Eto, will. Dito tayo. Dito tayo sa ano na yan. Tapos, has or have. Dito naman tayo. Tapos, taken. Ayan. Ito po, past participle siya. Okay? Yung already is just an adverb. Okay? Hindi po yan siya kasama sa ano, sa pattern. Okay? Ayan, pa-screenshot po mga ma'am sir. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po. Ayan. Dito po, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wala pala tayo sa numbering. Dito tayo. The Philippines lies in a place where there are many volcanoes which make it prone to typhoon, flooding, drought, or earthquake. Ayan, marami daw tayong volcanoes. Nasa ano tayo? Pacific Ring of Fire, specifically. Ayan, prone daw tayo sa ano? Kung maraming volcanoes, ang Pilipinas ay prone sa ano? Typhoon ba, sa flooding, drought, or earthquakes? Of course, pag sinabing maraming volcanoes, maraming volcanic activities which can also cause earthquakes, which is letter D. Okay, letter D tayo, letter D. Ayan, screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next po. Find the greatest common divisor. Again, pag greatest common divisor, that is also greatest common factor, mga ma'am sir. Okay? Ayan. So, ladder method tayo here. Ang tamang sagot dyan, of course, is 3. Ladder method, 18, 45, 45, at saka 6. Ano bang common sa tatlo? May common ba? Yes po. Which is 3. 18 divided by 3, that is 6. 45 divided by 3, that is 15. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Ayan. May common pa po ba? Wala na kasi 6 at 15 may common which is 3 pero 2 wala na silang common. Okay? So bilugan po natin yan mga ma'am sir. Ang GCF natin is 3. Yan lang ang common eh. Wala nang iba, di ba? Pero pag kinuha natin ng LCM mga ma'am sir, diretso pa tayo ha. Kasi may common pa si 6 at 15. I-extract pa talaga natin yung common. Okay? Pero hindi na sa lahat. Okay? Ayan. So, ang common na 6 at 15 is 3 ulit. So, 6 divided by 3, that is 2. 15 divided by 3 is 5 and then bring down 2. May common pa ulit tayo, 2. Ayan, 2. Extract natin yan, 2 divided by 2, that is 1. Bring down 5 and then 2. O, ganyan. Ang GCF natin is 3. Pag LCM naman ang tinatanong dyan, mga ma'am sir, pag binaliktad ni PRC yung question, ayan. So, multiply lang natin yan lahat-lahat, mga ma'am sir. Nakuha? Nakuha po. So, 3 times 3 po mga ma'am sir, that is 9. 9 times 3 is 18. 18 times 5 is 90. 90 times 2, that is 180. Okay, ayan. 180 naman kung ang LCM ang tinatanong. Nakuha? Ayan, pa-screenshot po mga ma'am sir. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next up. Starch and cellulose are alike in that both are composed of covalently bonded glucose molecules or found in animal cells, contain sugars bonded together in identical ways, or contain sugars that contain carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Okay? So anong sagot dyan mga ma'am sir? That is, bakit daw sila, si starch at saka si cellulose are alike? It's because of, ano daw po mga ma'am sir? Ano daw po? Ano daw po? Ano daw po? That is, yes, letter A po dyan mga ma'am sir. Letter D, bakit wala si letter D? Kasi po, ang ano mga ma'am sir, ang starch at saka cellulose mga ma'am sir, wala po yung nitrogen. Carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen lang po. Tatlo lang po yan. Okay? Ayan. Pero wala po tayong nitrogen. Okay? Ayan. Kaya sila tinawag na hydrocarbons. Okay. Ito naman, contain sugars bonded together in identical ways. Pag sinabi natin ang bonding nila mga ma'am sir, identical ways, hindi sila hindi sila different, di ba? So kung starch at saka cellulose, pareho ang bond nila, chemical bond nila, hindi sila tinatawag na starch at cellulose. Isa lang ang tawag nila sa kanila, di ba? Ayan, so hindi identical but different ways dapat. Okay? Ayan, hindi po identical kasi halimbawa ang starch ganito, ito yung ano natin, yung glucose. Ayan, tapos ito yung starch, ang bond niya, ayan. Okay? Ayan, mga glucose molecules, ganon. Pero ito yung starch, shall we say ganon. Pero yung cellulose naman mga ma'am sir is ganito. Glucose pa rin pero ganito ang bonding. Nakuha nyo? Ayan. O, ganyan ang connection nila. So, magkaiba ang connection or bonds or chemical bonds nila or covalent bonds nila, pero pareho silang composed of glucose. Okay? Ayan. See, di ba? So, letter A ang tanong, ang sagot natin dyan. Pa-screenshot po. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hindi siya pwedeng found in animals kasi nga, starch is the stored sugar sa plants. Okay? Ayan. Hindi po sa animals. Kaya wala din po yan sa letter B. Okay, ayan. Screenshot 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Last two questions and then run through tayo. Run through. I buy a newspaper all day but sometimes I don't read it. Ayan. O, anong sagot natin dyan mga ma'am sir? Anong sagot natin dyan? I buy a newspaper all day but sometimes I don't read it. No error. Ang tamang sagot natin is all day. Kasi dapat mga pag sinabi nating all day, ayan, from the morning, from the time na gumising ka hanggang sa pagtulog mo, nagbumibili ka ng newspaper. So mapupuno ng newspaper ang bahay mo. Pag sinabi nating all day, from the time the speaker woke up until matutulog siya. Okay? Ayan. So, pag sinabing all day, like, it rained all day. So, buong araw, umulan. Pero dapat we say every day in this case. Okay? Every day. Kasi araw-araw ako bumibili ng newspaper. Ganon. Okay? Ayan. Hindi dapat siya all day, but we say every day. Pa-screenshot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next tayo. The laws of heredity were the results of the study of. Ayan. Sino yung nagano ng heredity? Heredity. That is Gregor Mendel. Ayan, tanong. Anong nationality ni Gregor Mendel? Ano ang nationality ni Gregor Mendel? Ano ang nationality ni Gregor Mendel? Tanong mga ma'am sir, ano ang nationality ni Gregor Mendel? Pa-comment dyan sa chat box, pa-comment sa chat box. Ayan, pa-comment po sa chat box, pa-comment sa chat box. Yes, ayan. Si Gregor Mendel, mga ma'am sir, is Austrian monk. Okay? Ayan, Austrian na, Austrian monk po siya. Yan yung profession niya, monghe. Isa po siyang monghe. Okay? Pinag-aralan niya yung pea plants. Okay? Austrian po, Austrian. Next tayo. Ayan, last question in the sentence sitting. Ayan, in the sentence, sitting in the hot sun all day is not my idea of a good time. The underlined word is correctly classified as which of the following? Participle, gerund, main verb, infinitive. Anong sagot natin dyan, mga ma'am sir? Oh, last question natin. So, hindi na ako hindi na tayo magano kasi may oras pa naman tayo. Anong sagot natin dyan, mga ma'am sir? Ayan, anong sagot ng Is it participle, gerund, main verb, infinitive? Wait ko po yung mga sagot nyo sa chat box, ha? Wait ko po yung mga sagot nyo sa chat box. Ayan, bago tayo mag-run through, mga ma'am sir. Ayan, hello po, good evening everyone. Laban po tayo, laban tayo. Laban tayo. Last question number 51. Okay, ayan. O, anong sagot? Anong sagot? Ayan, yes po, that is gerund for this one. Okay, ayan. Gerund po tayo, mga ma'am sir. Gerund are, okay, eto ha, para siyang ing form siya pero they are used as nouns. Okay? Now, they are used as nouns. Pag sinabi nating nouns, ginagamit sila as subject. Ayan, subject. Ano pa ba? Direct object, indirect object. Ayan, indirect object. Uh, a positive or renames the subject. Pwede ding, ano pa ba, predicate nominative. Okay? Ayan, yan yung gamit niya. Or, meron pa pala, object of the preposition. Okay? Ayan, yan po yung gamit ng noun. So, in this case, ang gamit sa kanya, subject po siya. Ayan, mukha siyang verb mga ma'am sir, pero noun ang gamit niya kasi it's gerund. Okay? Use as a subject in the sentence. Okay? Ayan, seeing is believing. Ayan, eto, yung sentence na to, seeing is believing. Ayan. Yung ito mga ma'am sir, subject yung seeing, gerund siya. Believing naman is object or direct object. Okay? Ayan, object naman, subject. Kaya seeing and believing are not verbs but they are gerunds used as noun. Okay? Ayan. Sige. Pag infinitive naman, yun yung to plus verb. For example, to see is to believe. O, diba? Seeing is believing is also correct. To see is to believe is also. To see is to believe. To plus base. Okay. Anyways, they're also used as a noun. Okay. Ayan. Sige. Balik tayo mga ma'am sir sa unang tanong natin. Wait lang po. Balik tayo sa first question natin. Ready na ba tayo? Ready na? Ready na? Pa-comment po ng hashtag I am ready para po sa ano natin. Para sa run through natin. Ayan. Sige po, pa-comment po ng hashtag I am ready. Hashtag I am ready bago tayo mag-start ng run through natin. Ayan. Sige po mga ma'am sir. Pa-comment, pa-comment. Ayan. Oh, tinapos natin yung 50 questions in just an hour. I think kasi we had some small talk pa kanina. Ayan. Sige, sige. Okay, first question natin. Modern taxonomy is to Carol Linnaeus as ancient taxonomy is to Aristotle. Aristotle. Next tayo. My grandmother is blank lady I have ever known. That is the calmest letter D. Letter D. Next, what is the amount due on principal of 12,000 pesos after adding the annual interest of 880 for 3 years? That is letter A, 14,640. 14,640. Next question, element X has an electron configuration of 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Based on the information, element X belongs to A or an blank family. That is Nectogen, letter C, Nectogen or nitrogen. Okay, next tayo. Tuldukuwit ang bantas na ginagamit sa paghihiwalay ng mga sugnay. sugnay, sugnay. Next, her casual apparel at the business meeting was so inappropriate that she blanked to leave the room to change. That is, was forced, was forced, was forced. Next, do you think most persons in the company are happy in their jobs? That is, persons, persons, persons. Next, the indigenous people of Pampanga, Tarlac, and Zambales are the Aitas, Aitas, Aitas. Next, the teacher explained the lesson well, but Mark blanked anything about the lesson. Didn't understand, didn't understand. Next, ang wastong kahulugan ng waste not, want not ay magtipid, magtipid, magtipid. Next, if the student has an average of 76% on his first two tests and an average or has an average of 85% on the next four tests, what is the final average? That is 82. 82. Letter A. 82. Next, 30 days of September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except February alone has 28. This nursery rhyme provides the memory cue on the number of days in blah, 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 blah. That is mnemonics, mnemonics, mnemonics. Next, Joe is a great student. He rarely fails a test. Letter B. Rarely fails a test. Next, number 14. A living organism thrives best in its habitat. 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 Next, ang mga salitang saliw at gabay ay mga diptongo. 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 Next, what is the coefficient in the numerical coefficient in the expression 18x cube y cube? That is 18. 18. 18. Next, number 17, ambiguous, clarity, temporary, permanence, permanence, opposites, opposites. Next, the largest common factor of two or more numbers is called greatest common factor, greatest common factor. Next, they are the transmitters of message from different parts of the body to the brain and vice versa. That is neurons, neurons, neurons. Next, simplify 2y squared plus 4y minus 5xy plus 8xy plus 2y squared plus 3y. That is letter A, 4y squared plus 7y plus 3xy. Next, Taylor is to needle. As mechanic is to screwdriver, screwdriver. Next, a water container has 100 ml of water in it and it's 20% full. How many ml of water can this container hold if it's full? That is 500 ml. 500. 500. Next tayo. A regular solid where length, width, and height are equal is called cube. 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 Next, the greatest common factor of 52 and 104 is 52, 52, 52. Next, the extended trade relation between the Philippines and Mexico was made possible in 1565 to 1815 through the galleon trade, galleon trade, galleon trade. Next, Rizal studied medicine because he wanted to treat his mother's failing eyesight, 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 eyesight. Next, 120 times 3 divided by 6 plus 800 divided by 10 times 4 is 380. 380 or 344 ang pinakamalapit. Next, the Philippines, which is made up of thousands of islands, is called archipelago. 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 Next, book is chapter, song is two, stanza. 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 Next, half of the celestial sphere is called hemisphere, 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 hemisphere. Next, the weathering away of rocks by water, wind, and ice, erosion, erosion, erosion. Next, find the amount due at the end of 2.5 years if 8,000 is invested at 12% simple interest. That is 10,400. 10,400. Next, nitrogen compounds that are known as the building blocks of proteins are amino acids, amino acids, amino acids. Okay? Next, find the least common multiple of 5, 2, 7, 10. That is 70, 70, 70. Next, perfumes contain organic compounds called esters, esters, esters. Next, retract to statement, void to contract, contract, contract. Next, 5 square root of 8 plus 7 square root of 32, that is 38 square root of 2. 38 square root of 2. Next, we live in the country about 5 miles from a nearest village. No error. That is from it must be article the. Definite article the. Next, nose, nasal, abdomen, abdominal, abdominal, abdominal. Next, alin ang paksa sa sumusunod na pangungusap? Pinapakain niya ang mga hayop sa bukid araw-araw. That is, mga hayop, mga hayop, mga hayop. Next, 5x over 9y times 15y over 20x. That is 512, 512, 512. Next, humans reproduce when an ovum is combined with sperm leading to the development of an embryo. This process takes place in fallopian tube, fallopian tube, fallopian tube. Next, the verb tense of the sentence. They will have already taken. The test is which of the following? Future perfect, future perfect, future perfect. And the Philippines lies in a place where there are many volcanoes which make it prone to earthquakes, earthquakes, earthquakes. Next, find the greatest common divisor of 18, 45, and 6. That is 3, 3, 3, 3. Next, starch and cellulose are alike in that both are composed of covalently bonded glucose molecules. Letter A. Next, 49. I buy newspaper all day, but sometimes I don't read it. No error. That is all day, all day, all day. Next, the laws of heredity were the results of the study of Gregor Mendel, Gregor Mendel, Gregor Mendel. Last questions. Last question. In the sentence, sitting in the hot sun all day is not my idea of a good time. The underlined word is correctly classified as which of the following? Gerund, gerund, gerund. Okay? Ayan. Sige po. Mga ma'am sir, pwede nyong balikan yung video or pwede nyong kung ano, gusto nyo lang i-memorize or i-familiarize yung mga questions. Kung okay na sa inyo lahat yung rationalization, pwede nyong i-go over lang yung tawag nito, yung run through natin na ginawa natin dito sa last part ng coaching natin para po ma-familiarize nyo pa yung questions, okay? Pero if you wanted to rewatch the video kasi marami kayong kailangan pang intindihin, you can rewatch this and increase the speed of the video, okay? Pwede nyo i-increase yung speed ng video para mas mapabilis, okay? Ayan, kung mabilis na yung kay Teacher Sepi, pwede nyo i-times 2 to. Tingnan natin kung maintindihan nyo pa. Ayan, sige po. Laban tayo mga ma'am sir, and God bless everyone. We made it. Ayan, we finished the 50 questions in an hour and 27 minutes. Ayan. God bless everyone. Good night. This is Teacher Seppi. And bukas si Coach Joshua po ang coach ninyo, okay? Bukas si Coach Joshua ang coach ninyo. Ayan. Araw-araw na po tayo, 6 p.m. dito po tayo lagi, ha? 6 p.m. po araw-araw tayo dito. 50 questions a day po ang nira-rationalize. Proof Ed man yan or Gen Ed, okay? Majorship natin, weekends po, Saturday and Sunday, 6 to 10 p.m. 6 to 10, 8 to 10 p.m. pala, ayan. Sa mga gusto pang mag-avail ng major subjects, pwede nyo po akong i-message sa page ko, sa Teacher Seppi, okay? Ayan, kung gusto nyo mag-add ng majorship, okay? Ayan, God bless everyone. Teacher Rain Jose, yung majorship po natin is weekend po. Weekends lang po, weekends. Ayan. God bless everyone. Laban po, laban po. Let's claim it. Ngayon pa lang, LPT ng lahat. God bless po. Ayan. God bless, God bless, God bless. Good night. This is Teacher Seppi. And tomorrow, Coach Joshua will be in charge. Ayan. Good night, good night, good night.